All right, we're here in Beckenham Town. I'm here with Deborah.
Hello.
And Chicken for Sandra.
Hello.
And we're about to go and see the Bohemian Rhapsody film.
Yes, a little bit anxious, but lots of Facebook friends that have seen it have said, actually, it is excellent.
And it's fair to say that you, Deborah, are a massive Freddie Mercury fan.
Yes, massive Freddie, massive Queen fan, and not just, the greatest hits. It's all of it.
She's looking at me. And how about you, Chicken for Sandra?
I am a childhood fan who comes in and out. Probably doesn't listen as much as I used to because it's kind of like, oh, I know this, I don't need to listen to it, skip it on the iPod. So hoping this might rekindle my love for Queen, get me back into it again. Or we'll see.
All right, so we'll you know what we think after the film.
Exciting.
Let's go, guys.
Bye.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
I enjoyed the show. I write songs.
Our lead singer just quit.
But then you'll need someone new.
I love the way you move on stage. The whole room belongs to you. Don't you see what you could be?
No one will play us on the radio.
We need to get experimental.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me.
Do it again. One more.
How many more Galileos do you want?
Okay, so we're here in a little pub kind of garden. We've just been to see Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh.
So, all right, first thoughts, Deborah.
Um,
With the background noise.
Someone's just gone to the toilet.
it was an excellent film. I went in with reservations because I've seen many a documentary and some of terrible documentaries. And I knew that it's not going to be a documentary film. I knew it's just going to be a movie, and I should just let it go and just watch. And you heard all the hype about it and all the problems it had. Sacha Baron Cohen leaving, and all these things that made you think, oh, maybe they're arguing because they just don't want to put in the non-rose-coloured spectacle stories in.
Yes.
And I thought that they wouldn't be, putting in the dwarves and the drugs and all that sort of stuff. But I've come out, I think I started sobbing from the moment that Freddie tells the bandmates his news, and didn't stop sobbing until the end of the film and afterwards.
Wow.
In the toilets with all the other audience members in the toilets.
Chicken for Sandra, what did you
crying.
think?
I have to say, I have come out emotional, elated, absolutely throbbing with national pride of how great it is to be British like Queen and have something as great as Queen come from our country, and have someone like Freddie, who wasn't from our country, come to our country and love our country and make us all so proud. And I have come out, like, I went to the toilet straight after the credits came up. I met a lady in there. I said, wow. I had to cuddle her. I've never met her before. Then we came out of the toilet and I turned around to the about 12 people that were in the audience and went, wow, we all need to hug that out. Everyone looked absolutely just engorged with Queen.
Yes.
And it was just, wow.
It was so good.
I enjoyed it very much. I really like the quirky Britishness of it, which it seemed to capture.
Yeah, the
quite
humour was
nicely.
great. Yeah.
What do we think about the representation of the band?
Oh,
Story?
brilliant.
We talked about this in the toilet too.
Oh, did you?
So I think Malik was, that's his name, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want to say Art Malik, but that's a completely different person.
Yes.
He was amazing.
Yeah.
At the beginning, it took me a little while, but my eyes just could not get over the Freddiness of the man.
Yep. There were certain moments where the camera just captured him at certain angles that you just think, that's really good.
And Brian
May was absolutely brilliant.
Yep.
Right, brilliant. John Deacon
I've never
was
found Brian May in any way sexual, but he kind of got me a little bit. That actor did.
And John Deacon was superb.
Oh yeah,
as
he
well.
was amazing.
Yeah.
I had to say, I did say to the lady in the toilet that I thought the Roger Taylor man, the man from EastEnders, even though he was very beautiful, didn't quite get the rawness and the dirtiness that I think Roger Taylor probably has got, because Roger Taylor's still.
Yes,
he was the only one.
Still
I don't
good.
minutely. He's only minutely down on it.
Yeah.
I thought it had quite a light-hearted touch, and it was quite.
Yes.
And it was
There was lots of humour.
It was very sweet and.
The bit about
sentimental.
with I'm sure I'm not doing a spoiler, but obviously Mike Myers is in the film, and it just took me to Wayne's World, and I felt there was a little nod to the Wayne's World bit in that, and I really, really, really enjoyed that.
It was funny how everyone chuckled when Mike Myers first appeared, because obviously we all knew that.
Oh,
was
hold
him.
on, sorry, I missed this. Who did he play?
What the schmeg?
I'm not very good with recognising
He
people.
played the EMI guy.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
I liked him very much.
Yes, with his little ginger
Right.
beard.
So you didn't get the Wayne's World
Well, I
thing.
got it when they were talking about Wayne's World, but I didn't know it was Mike Myers.
Yeah, but it was only because that was Mike Myers, and I thought that was amazing little bit.
Yeah,
of
that
fun.
was really good.
It was a feel-good movie, wasn't it?
It was
I
definitely.
feel really elated.
Yeah, I mean, I know we shouldn't be drawing comparisons. I think Mamma Mia is a terrible shit film. However, you can't help, because of the power of the music of ABBA,
Yes.
coming out feeling quite joyous.
Yes.
Right? When you are in love with Queen, and you're hearing the good old songs, and for me especially the early years when they first started out, and all the early songs that were being played, that got me going. That was really good fun. And there's probably quite a few people that go to see the film that don't know those songs, but I was like, yeah, they're playing that one. Oh, good, they're playing that one. But the film was actually so excellent, and then given that big burst of joyousness because the music is so good, you come out feeling like bereft and sentimental, but elated at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really, really well put together film.
And it's done exactly what it says on the tin, because I'm now going to go home, I'm going to ask Alexa to play Queen, and away we go.
Yeah, I'm going to do karaoke Queen tonight.
Do you think it was a true historical representation? I mean, there was a real villain of the piece, wasn't there?
Yeah, well actually...
Was he? You know more than me.
Well,
What was his name
I'm going to
again?
be Googling all this stuff when I get home now.
Well, Jim Reed was the guy played by Aidan, Littlefingers. Aidan
Oh, right.
Quillen.
Yes.
Aidan Quillen. And then Paul, who was...
He was the more of a stinker, I thought.
Yes, he's the guy from Downton Abbey.
But his character...
He was the guy from
Stinker.
Belfast, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, the one that you said...
Yeah, well, see, they did have a manager that did them over and took lots of money from them, and that's where Death on Two Legs came from.
Now the film obviously
Yeah.
is geared towards the concert, the Live Aid concert in
Yes.
1985. I've never seen it.
What?
Yeah,
Did you not watch it when you were 8?
No.
Did you not see it?
No.
Oh, I did.
But
I did too.
from what I can tell, they. What was it? A faithful representation? I mean, they seem to do the whole gig.
It was.
didn't they?
100%.
It was. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. You know that bit camera where he spins the cameraman round
Yeah.
and round and round. All of that was perfectly done.
Okay.
All their mannerisms, and even down to what the other bandmates were doing. So what John Deacon was doing at the time,
Yeah.
and the camera shots and the angles that they caught was from memory. Just exactly that. The way that Brian then runs out and builds up his guitar and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's exactly as it was.
And I thought it was a great performance by Bob Geldof, the guy who played Bob
Oh,
Geldof.
yeah, that was good.
I mean, there were lots of bits like, the bit with the recording Bohemian Rhapsody, and that the chicken opened its mouth.
That was really good. It was very funny.
Was there anything you didn't like?
No.
It was interesting that they made the artistic decision
Yeah.
to keep his eyes blue.
Why? What colour were his eyes?
Well, Freddie's eyes were brown, very dark brown.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
He kept his blue eyes, his dark blue eyes.
I wonder why they did that.
Because there was a lot of focus in on his eyes, which was
So,
interesting
yeah,
they
as
would
well.
have seen.
Yeah.
I thought for a moment I might have seen the Tash glue, but that might have just been
Oh, wow.
being
I
particularly good
thought-
HD.
Yeah, I did as well in the I Want to Break Free moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, Tash glue.
Yeah.
But there we go.
Okay.
That's just my only criticism.
It would have been nice to have seen. I mean, we only went up to as far as Live Aid, but there would also, A Kind of Magic was coming out.
Okay,
the
but
Highlander.
I quite like the decision
And
that they didn't
Barcelona
focus on
and
the
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 after-
slow and
the
timely
death,
demise of him.
No, but there was so much more after Live Aid. There was
that's
there
probably-
was
that's
there was
probably
a
being
kind of
made
magic.
now.
There was innuendo. There
But I think it's a common theme these days, certainly for biopics.
and there was, of course, there's
to
Barcelona and all that.
choose- in biopics these days, they choose just a tiny little bit to focus on.
Yeah.
And at least they chose quite a sizable amount. You felt like you were going through the years with Queen.
Yeah.
Queen through the years.
Yeah.
So,
Our music changes.
I don't know what
through
that
the
is.
years.
Is that a Queen song?
Yes, part of Radio Gaga.
James, come on.
I can't remember all of them. So what was your standout moment?
Gosh. I mean, we have literally just gone and seen this, so I'm sure I'm going to be thinking about this a few more days down the line. I want to see it again.
You could write into the movie Lighthouse if you like. If you've got any more comments.
I definitely want to see it again and again and again. Standout moments. There's so many.
I just spent the whole... I don't know about everybody else, but I'm feeling that life's a little bit poo. That we'll be hear the same thing over and over again. Everyone just needs to go and see this film. Forget about the humdrum life of 2018.
So no one has a standout moment. Then.
Get yourself into the 70s. Oh my God, I so wanted to be in the 70s when I was proper. I was born in 76. I was too young to wear the clothes.
We were all born in 76.
I wanted to go to Bieber and do some shopping.
Yeah, look good,
I wanted
didn't
to know if Freddie thought that I would be beautiful.
Oh.
I wanted to just go back there and forget this what we've got now. And James was just a little weird.
It was when you said about being beautiful.
And then I just thought, and then I just want a weekly Radio Gaga moment. I think that the whole of the UK just needs to, when it goes.
Yeah.
I just want the
rock
whole
you.
world to do. I want the whole of the country once a week to do that, and I think we'll all feel so much better in life.
All right.
Just get the radio station to play that once a week on all the channels, and we all just stand there going, I think we'd all be better.
Okay, so marks out of 10. What would you give it out of 10? Let's go to Chicken for Sandra first.
What's the comparison?
Just on the film.
Just on the film.
Ooh. I've never come out of a movie, gone to the toilet and had to cuddle the first person I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Therefore, I would feel in that kind of moment, it's a 10 from me.
Wow.
It's a 10 from Len.
I have to agree. I think it's up there. It's one of those movies where it was 2 hours and 10 minutes, I
Yes.
think, or 2 hours and 15 minutes.
I
Something
needed
like
to
that.
wee for about an
I
hour
needed
and
that-
40 of that, and I kept it in.
Yes.
Our pelvic floors are good for two kids. You know,
Yeah,
so that was
it's true.
Well
I
held.
also kept my wee
James's
in.
wasn't so much.
No,
but
No,
I
you
couldn't
had
hold
to-
mine
you
in.
had to
Anyway,
pop out.
marks out of 10.
I think I'm going to give it a 9 or a 10 myself because
Which one?
I'm going to give it. I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh.
I'm also going to give it a 9. I think I feel like I want to give it a 10, but I think it's had quite an emotional impact, and I think
Yes.
after it's calmed down a bit, I'll probably give it a 9. But a great performance, great, and really, really likeable. All the characters
Yeah,
in
really
the band,
likeable,
and I
yeah.
can just imagine them watching it, going, "Oh yeah, that's how it was." It was very straightforward.
Yeah.
You know, it was quite
And it was
British, as we said at the
It was
start.
lovely as we got to know Brian and Roger. You know, even though we know Brian and Roger from a public persona perspective, but getting to know them as the characters in the film, you're reminded and you remember how lovely Brian May is.
One problem we
so
have:
is
we never got
lovely.
to meet or see Anita Dobson, did we?
I did. I
No, we
asked at one
didn't.
moment, was that Anita? And you went, no, it's too early.
Yeah, too early because Chrissy was his wife.
Maybe they'll
and-
make another film featuring the love affair between Brian May and Anita
Just
Dobson.
the hair twins.
Right, thank you very much.
Thank you, James.
ladies.
Thank you.
Enjoyed every minute.
Lighthouse.
From a personal perspective, Freddie's my spirit guide. And
Sorry, hold on. What?
Freddie's my spirit guide.
Meaning?
Well, he's just always been around, and things have happened, and I didn't know that he had 2 extra incisors, which
4, didn't they say?
I'm sure he said 4. I feel 4 was said.
Yeah.
I think what it means
Oh.
is that he's got 4 incisors
Right.
in total, so he's got 2 extra incisors,
I thought he said 4 extra, but anyway, he's got loads
It's
of
got
teeth.
big teeth.
which obviously created his range. He didn't want to
Yes, that was very interesting.
muck
that
around
point.
with his teeth.
Yes.
But as he is my spirit guide, I find it very strange that my husband is missing 2 of his incisors, and it just so happened that once Freddie died, I then met the love of my life without the 2 incisors that Freddie's obviously got.
And that's why Laurie has that freakish grin.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.